There he is.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Shirao, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
You missed court intrigue? When were you at court?
Oh, well, never directly, of course. An elven apostate is rarely invited to speak with empresses and kings. But from the Fade, I have watched dynasties form and empires crumble. It is sometimes savage, sometimes noble, and always fascinating. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally. And Brialla as well, thanks to your efforts on her behalf. Venan.
I need to know more.
He will need to
I think my romance with him will change, will progress, I should say, a little bit later on after I do a few more things. I think the next major storyline event will have that happen.
Any word,
sir?
For Elven?
Many. First the Templars. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil.
Let's just skip through all
The
this.
Inquisition must serve as an example. He must stand where others fall.
That's about it. Okay. Let's go check on Blackwall. And then we'll check on Cole after that's all said and done. Control Descent. I've been playing Assassin's Creed too much. Hi. Who are you? You've been a friend and inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know the right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. Fucker, what have you done?
Better take a closer look.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
He would not have left unless he had a good reason.
It is not for me to speculate on Blackwall's motivations. Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Of course. Alright, it was just a note about, how do I word it? A case involving a man who, an execution,
What could be more important?
and, he was being charged for killing people, yada yada yada. He claims innocence due to just being told to... The fuck? I thought you were stuck on the ground. He claims innocence because he was just following orders, and that the real guilty party is the person who gave the orders. Can't talk to you. Fuck you. Of course. A lot of the bards actually have quests. She does, and so does one in Valrio. But you have to make sure they're not singing to get those quests.
She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
This cutscene will be different for you guys than it will be for me, because I'm doing this during the Blackwall quest, where it actually does change some of Valorio's atmosphere. So it won't be raining if you don't have Blackwall's quest going on right now.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese, the mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're laughing at yourself.
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
And now to ruin the moment. She has to have the talk about sex with Cole. Sorry, I know, that was bad. But he eventually will have to have that talk, probably. Unless he knows a spirit of seduction somewhere. Or a desire demon, there we go. Interesting. Very, very interesting stuff. Come on. Alrighty. And that's it for Cole. Yay! Now we're going into town. Fuck that. Okay. I haven't... Oh, right. Empress de Leon. Right. Sorry. Mine went blank for a second there. Let's go... Let's go here first to get the, Heart of the Snow Wyvern. Then we'll head to Valriel and get that shit done. Alright. Her characters were... Cassandra, Cole, and Solus. And that's Cole's new, picture card. I kinda like it. Not, a major fan of it, but it's pretty cool. The spirit one is pretty much the same thing, just a little bit different. Oh well. Come on. I'm going to turn hats on too, because I like them. And I have a hat for an Ansal that doesn't obscure her too much. And if it shows up in cutscenes, it's more suiting than distracting. Plus, you get Cole's big floppy hat. And that's always a cool thing to see. Nope. There we are. Big floppy hat! I also get to show off my new mount. I got this mount for completing the Levelan quest, our clan quest. Where are you at? There you are. It's the Royal 16. I kinda like it. Except for that noise. Unfortunately, it's gonna be doing it a lot. I meant to teleport to the campsite. I'm not sure why I went to that one. But yeah, there is a series of quests each Inquisitor gets, depending on what race you are. As well as, sometimes what class you are as well. I think if you're a mage, you get different classes, you get different, quests. Not 100% sure, though. They're all war table quests. With, the elf, you get access to a series of quests that help you protect your clan, the one you came from. And if you do them all right, you unlock this mount. So that being said, playing an elf is the only way to get every mount in the game. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Although I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of riding elks. Those screeches are highly annoying. I like the Draculus and the horses more. Let's just trot through here. And then book it. God damn, shut the fuck up! We'll probably kill a dragon too while we're out here. We'll see. I'll have to check my, my focus gauges, there we go. See how high up they are. Alright, so we're looking for a snowy wyvern. Now, unfortunately, this irritates the hell out of me. For some reason, they didn't use the wyvern texture, which they do have. They use the Gurgurt, whatever you want to pronounce it, texture for this creature. And it's just a Snow White version of those things, and they roam around here like crazy. If you want to, you can get the heart of a wyvern by killing a Gurgurt, whatever you want to call it, and harvesting its heart. But, to do the quest properly, and not have Vivian pissed at you, you need to kill this fucker. It will always appear in this corner of the map, so keep that in mind. Alright, and die! Damn. Die! Damn. Dead. Yay. And then you loot the heart. Alright. Put that away. We are going to hunt us down a dragon. Or try to, at least. Alright, I am a champion. What does your focus do? Because I don't remember. Counter strikes, right. Cassandra. Guard generation, stamina, mana regeneration, and damage resistance. That's nice. Cole's assassin allows us to hide in the shadows while remaining undetected and allowing us to attack, which is good. And Soulless, you're a rift, you do Firestorm. Alrighty. I'll probably just use the Firestorm and the Mark of the Rift. I figured while we're out here. Anyway, this is a lightning dragon, so be careful. And it does have the ability to conduct the water in its lair. If you also see areas of bubbling water, stay out of it, because that will hurt you. That is my advice for this area. Where is he? There he is. Oh, great, he went flying. Bring it, bitch! If I can't kill him, I'll come back later. Level 15. I should be able to pull it off pretty easily. Should being the apt word. There we go. So it's getting constant damage from my Mark of the Rift, constant damage from the Firestorm, and from us. is always lovely. Bam! Shit, get out of the water! Come on, come on. Gotta get into his range before he does shit. Alright, good. Now he's gonna fly away. Who is it? Can't see us now, can ya? Fuck. Yep. I think it's gonna kill us. Dash. Come on. And off he goes. Okay, everyone, gather. Cole, get your ass over here. Shit. Alright, gotta lock on him. Come on. Get down here. No! Ow! I'm okay. Come on! Rush! Gets me across pretty quickly. Shit, didn't block that in time. Fuck you! Yes! And then let's keep you on the ground with my Mark of the Rift. Somehow I got that back up. Not complaining. Not questioning it. Questioning it, rather. His focus didn't go back up. Or yours. Okay. Where you at, Cassandra? There you are. Heal. Where's the dragon? There's the dragon. Shit! It was square. Sure, using it. Everyone get out of the Shikyo space! Fuck you and your lightning breath! He's mostly just electrifying the water, though. Unfortunately, Cole is getting hurt somewhere. Where is Cole? Cole, where'd you go? Cole, get out of the water! God damn it, Cole! Shit! No. If it wasn't for that freaking coal water, I'll be fine. Come on. Alright. Come on. He's almost dead. Block! Shit. I was in the middle of a animation. Block! Nope. Fuck you! Ah, dragons. Gotta love them. Whee! And time to loot his corpse. We get some nice shit from him. Not a lot, but still nice. Take all. Boop. Okay. Now we return to our previously scheduled program by going to Valrio and doing the shit here. There are 3 quests we need to do here, one of which I highly recommend doing before going on the next quest. The next main story quest. I technically probably should have had this done before, going on during a previous set, but I forgot. As far as I know, a lot of this involves using the war table, so we should be fine without me having to show everything. I'll probably end up doing a lot of it off screen. If that is the case, of course. Alright. First, let's go over here. Actually, no. Let's do the one over here first. The quest for Liliana. Whee! Damn, they took a lot of my supplies out. I'm gonna have to restock before I do anything major in the next set, or this set, depending on how long I decide to record for. We shall see. Luckily, this specific quest isn't that hard. There we are. Fuck, I'm not gonna loot anything. Don't need it. Hi! I'm fine on money, and I'm fine on gear, so I don't really need to worry about whatever's gonna drop. Damn! Die, you zealot! There we go. Take that. That.
Here's another one.
And that.
The crystal's holy. Hold on.
Lady Calpurnia, I had no intention. I warned you of consequences should the slaves you bring me suffer in your care. Venatori, show him my displeasure. No! Wait! Wait!
What just happened? That speech came from the crystal. Dagna may make something of it.
Lovely! I figured I'd loot it while they were talking. Alright.
Seems Licinius angered Calpurnia by sending her.
So it's all pretty simplistic stuff right there. Now let's do the thing with Blackwall. And then the thing with Josephine. That's another one of those quests that, the Josephine one is either very short or very long, depending on how you want to do it. I'm going to do the long version, but do it off screen because, well, it's kind of boring. I will do the cutscenes that do pop up during it. I'll record those so you guys can see it. Better than that, it's mostly going to be a lot of war table stuff. Highly boring shit. Alright, let's go find Blackwall. Or whatever he's doing. There he is. Or whatever this is.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Ah. Human justice.
They're going to kill him.
Proceed. Stop! A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Lovely. Well, let's go talk to him and see what he has to say for himself. Yeah, that's why it was raining, because, you know, every execution has to be raining. Have I gotten everything from here? I think I have. I want to check to make sure. I did. Okay. Excuse me, Cole. We were just here having cheese and wine. Oh, this is going to take a little bit. Not really. Come on. We have to get down to a cell as well, so. Look, isn't that far in, so. Here he is.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
I called you a friend. I trusted you. You lied.
You thought I was Blackwall. I didn't want to tell you otherwise. As Blackwall, I was something. I had a purpose. I could make amends. Why are you here?
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Oh. Blackwall. Or Tom, as his real name is. I feel bad for him, a little bit.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command. betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. Yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind. He had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Renee released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Oh. Damn. Damn. Now, there are multiple ways to have him released. We can do the way we're going to do it, which is have one of our 3 advisors release him through the use of a PowerPoint. So basically, we're just going, here's the reason why I want to do him, or want to release him. Here's what you get for it. Any questions? Sorry, that was a bad joke. That was a really bad joke. I was making a reference to PowerPoint. We use a point of influence to release him. Or if you have the secret perk, Inquisitor perk, to basically have information in the underworld, you can have him released through those channels as well. Honestly, the only difference between using either of those, or any of those, is the flavor text. Jesse.
Do you know where this noble wanted to...
I pray he clears up the deaths.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Robert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist 2 such distinguished guests.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
Contract was signed by a noble family. The Duparquets.
But the Duparquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Duparquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
I'll do what I can to stop these attacks, Josephine.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I think I may know how. The Duparquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Duparquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montily. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. This is Orle. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassin's guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montile's life is so unusual. We felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparakette to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhawk. I'll feel...
We're actually going to go for the quick route with her because the long route is long. It's filled with a lot of cutscenes, and I really don't want to... I really have to get this set out quickly because it's due tomorrow, and I have to edit and upload by tonight. Yay! Shite. But it should be fine. What I'm basically going to be doing for this set is finishing up the companion quests and fun and shit like that. I will do a few little things here and there to basically make things ready. Other than that, we're pretty much on par for what we need to do. This may actually be a pretty short set if I do it right. Okay. I'm going to stop the recording right now because it's been going on for a while and I need to reset it. So I'll be right back, guys.